Hello, this is Clayton Balmus, and I'm your teacher today here in our audio classroom here at SynMax University. Today we're going to be talking about the Bert Blue Magic products available at bertbluemagic.com. This session is going to be about the maintenance procedures for the Bert Ball Spline transmission, both new and old styles. Bert Blue Magic products are performance tested and original equipment approved by Bert himself. Here is a letter addressed to Wade Hegler of Wade on Racing in Waxhaw, North Carolina, dated April 15th, 2010. Dear Wade, I am pleased to confirm with you and any other owner of a Bert transmission the following. Bert Blue Magic lubrication products have received my Bert transmission approval for use including the standard or advanced Pro Series design transmissions with or without a ball spline. And we'll talk about the grease portion of the letter. Bert Blue Magic, after evaluation, observation, and testing in 2009 and early 2010, the Bert Blue Magic ball spline grease with its special formulation design has proven to increase overall ball spline durability with performance life cycles as compared to other standard or performance greases used. Ball spline had increased life with considerably less wear upon the ball bearing and spline surfaces. The special design grease was able to lubricate with continued repeatability and handle the high 9,000 plus RPMs without breaking down and was able to stay and stick upon the bearings and spline without slinging out. Serviceability and maintenance was greatly improved and made easier through the Bert Blue Magic Ball Spline Grease Kit with special rubber applicator needle and 3-ounce refill cartridges. The bearings and ball spline shaft operated cleaner and cooler with less wear and less friction. Therefore, accept this document as our approval and endorsement of the Bert Blue Magic products. Wade, we appreciate the joint efforts you and SynMax have put forth regarding the successful developments of these specialized lubrication products for the Bert transmission applications. If anyone has questions or requires advice regarding the application or performance of these products, I want them directed toward the websites of bertbluemagic.com or wadeonracing.com. Sincerely, Bert Transmissions, Quebec, Canada. Here is Bert at the IMIS show at Indianapolis. And this is the same booth that you would have seen at the Performance Race Industry show in Orlando, Florida, sharing about the Bert Blue Magic products. Now here's a brochure available for the grease gun kit with the special applicator devices available at bertbluemagic.com. Here is Bert at his booth at the IMIS show in Indianapolis, and it's the same booth that you would have seen at the Performance Race Industry show in Orlando, Florida, endorsing and sharing about the Bert Blue Magic products. Here is the brochure, which is for the 2-speed racing fluid for the Bert transmission, available at bertbluemagic.com. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the maintenance procedures for the Bert Ball Spline unit. Now here, the older style is with an Allen screw. And here's the new style maintenance procedures we're going to have with a grease fitting. Whether you're using the new or the old style applications on the ball spline, you have to use the specific grease designed for the application, and that is with the Bert Blue Magic special high RPM grease formulation designed for the Bert 2-speed transmission. Now, the Bert Blue Magic ball spline grease is a specific formulation designed for extreme torque, high RPM applications. It is a calcium sulfonate complex designed with aerospace synthetics with a tackifier package which is able to roll back and forth inside of the spline area so that it doesn't sling out. It also has a specific anti-friction and anti-wear, anti-freeze formulations inside of it. So we have another presentation that goes through this as it's compared to the other products that are out there in the market. You will see, for instance, after 40 races with continued maintenance, that your surfaces can be slightly dull and still smooth, almost like brand new, and the ball bearings can be replaced. Here is a closer look using the proper grease science technology with a maintenance procedure. Now, the tools that are going to be required is going to be a proper grease gun kit, and it's smaller and lighter and easier to use. Now, the new designed application for the ball spline has these grease ends that you're able to use for repeatable and quality maintenance. Now, here you see Bert himself demonstrating it along with a video that we have to be able to place the end on one of the ball splines. Now, the other issue that we have to remember is the grease has to flow out to another end, so you need to take one of those grease fittings and unscrew it so that it can be able to flow through. Then you pump the grease into the new ball spline end, as Bert is showing here. And then as it comes through to the end, make sure that everything is greased properly, and then you screw the end back in. Now we have to remember, enough is enough. And you have, with the Bert Blue Magic Grease, you have advanced science technology so that you have the ability to have proper performance repeatability. So remember, enough is enough, and we don't need to have to do too much. It's like this. Would you rather run in water that's ankle deep or knee deep? Think about it. Now, here's the old style ball spline with the Allen screw. Boo, we hate this. I know. That's why we have the grease gun kit, so that you can make it easier for you, okay? And all you have to do is have the Bert Blue Magic grease gun kit with a rubber needle applicator, and you just need to have an Allen wrench or a small ratchet with the right size. Now, what we have to do is remove one of the Allen screws from the ball spline. Here's a closer look. And to make the grease flow easier, you need to remove a second ball spline screw. Then, where the ball spline Allen was removed, insert the Bert Blue Magic grease gun with a rubber needle so that it can be able to get in there. Here you can see with the multiple angles of its ease for its use. The rubber applicator has the ability to have a grease gasket so that the grease can be flowed in there. Now, you might ask, Clayton, should we use the needle applicator, a metal needle applicator? And the answer for that is no, because you could possibly gall or scratch or damage one of the threads of those small Allen screws, and believe me, you don't want to do that. And then you pump the grease into the area. All right. And the long shaft with the small grease gun is able to provide simple and easy multiple angles. Then you replace the small Allen screws back into the spline area, making sure they're very tight all the way in. And that is the end of our presentation. So we wanted to thank you for our time together, and we encourage you to look at our other videos and presentations on the grease and the fluids and situations such as that. So this is Clayton Balmas on behalf of Bert Blue Magic and Bert Transmissions. Thank you, and we'll look to see you at our next session. For technical test and brochure information on how the Aerospace Advantage for Motorsports can work for your race team or other commercial requirements, please visit us at SynMaxPerformanceLubricants.com.